Hey Breezers, how are you guys? Okay, so I kind of promised myself I wouldn't come back till tomorrow, and we see how well that worked out. But we have some Foodie Beauty community posts, updates with comments. So let's get to it. The first one we're going to read is from 40 minutes ago, edited with 33 likes. For you wine butts, no, I don't feel bad for my previous statement. Have you heard the vile comments this winter has said about me? So take a dose of your own medicine and weep. So if we're confused, let me just show you the post she's referring to. It's this one from 12 hours ago with 54 likes. LMFAO, that reactor guy is from West Virginia. Inbred, I knew it. You got a purty mouth. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow. XO, love you. Such a nasty personality, Foodie. So nasty. Okay. So that is what she is talking about in this community post that we just read. Let's go ahead and get to the comments. So J-Rod Films is the first one up and reads, the amount of missing teeth you have and you call someone else deliverance? Dueling banjos should be your next karaoke bees. Love that for you. Kamar said, AKA, my bad decisions and awful things I say are all excused because of someone else's bad behavior. Yeah, that's not how being a good person works, doll. You're literally no better. You've gotten drunk and screamed horrible things multiple times this year. Exactly. Tia Lewis said, my thing is, after you get to a certain extent, you can't go any lower. I keep thinking she's reached rock bottom, but somehow this hypocrite is still digging. I hope she gets all the attention she desires because she's sick and someone needs to take notice. Liking that comment. Okay, Public Knowledge said, that's what they said. Cheyenne Ross said, the only one making vile comments here is you. We won't forget how you mocked a school shooting, listened to pumped up kicks, and making finger guns. Stay offended. Stay mad. Exactly. Let's see. Tammy said he has never called you inbred, though. Everything he said about you is true. Just admit it, Chantal Marie. Mary T said, thanks for letting us know about Gary's channel. Can't wait to subscribe. Jamie said, so when someone goes low, you go lower? Can you just pretend to be a grown-up for a day? I wish she could, but she won't. Geraldine said, I'm not reading that at all. That's not nice. Jack said, you are aware you mocked dead children 48 hours ago, right? Marry Me Monday said, ever think about doing themed videos again? Like when you did Titanic and The Shining? Those were very enjoyable, and it looked like you were having fun. Might be just enough creative outlet to escape the madness we all feel sometimes. Burgundy Rose said, Natty has the hots for Gary and said it publicly? Seems you don't do the same for natties. LMFAO, I don't get it. Okay, let's scroll through some of these. Hey, it's me said, you have no room to talk about other people. Over there acting like you're some dignified, holier-than-thou Mother Teresa, and a bunch of laughing emojis. Sarcasm Loading said, how about those 19 Southern children who lost their lives? You know, the ones you mocked too? 3R said, 19 children are looking down on you right now, brewing up the most intense, life-altering, and possibly life-ending karma you will have ever known. It's true. I'm sorry. Okay, let's scroll through. Let's see. Lil Wonka said, your perception is so askew, Chantal. Gary's not weeping. He's gaining subs and views, which equals money at the expense of your and your stabber's rage. Keep it coming, girl. When it comes to vile comments, you better shut up, hun. Everything you receive, you worked hard for it, including STDs, financial ruin, DV/SV manipulation, high blood pressure, hate, stabbies, rejection, family stress, etc., etc. So take a dose of what's coming to you as well. Oh, wow. Broken and Hurt said, so since you are trying to copy Nico Avocado, are you going to be Psycho Nashi? Oh, wait, Obsesso Gano? BV Fatfish? Lupa Fupa? Oh, geez. Let's see. C. Moss said, don't drive into any sinkholes or anything on your way home from Montreal. Hope you showered, or Dee Dee and Mr. Man are going to have a pretty rough day at work. Bottoms up, B. Let's see. Ed Rod said, keep doing what you're doing, you coward. Karma eventually will catch up with you. Keep feeding the fire. Go ahead. Carbella said, you making fun of someone's looks is comical. He's up making bank and memberships and merch. You're up puking in a nightgown all night. Let's see who's doing better at the moment. Let's see. Let's scroll up. Oh gosh, this comment by John, but I'm not reading it. Basically, okay, I'll edit it. You peed and pooed yourself. Best locale, LMAO. Okay. Laura Wheeler said, the truth hurts, doesn't it, Chantal? Annie J's Craft said, wow, angry much? I agree, though. He's the winner. Afro Swedish said, is she 13 or 38? I don't get it. I don't even think we should give her the generosity of the age 13. I know 13-year-olds way more mature than her. Let's see. Stephanie said, you literally look like a creature from the hills have eyes. Oh my gosh, I want to watch that movie now. Okay, let's see. The show said, so say it in his chat to him. True, she could. She could say it to his face. Mary Beth said, perhaps you should be worrying about your high blood pressure instead of clapping back at commenters. Old Man Winter said, take the loss and weep. Life of an Angel Ma said, tick, tick. Let's see. Helen said she has a new post up. She changed her mind. Didn't get the response she thought she would, so now she is sorry. All right, let's go to that post. Oh, brother, it's a long one. All right, so it's from 13 minutes ago, and it reads, all right, I had a chance to observe my drunken, abhorrent behavior from the other night. I want to formally apologize for my actions towards the U.S. tragedy school shooting and... Oh, gosh. This makes my heart drop. Okay. I'm sorry for being so insensitive, so close to the tragedy. I assure you my heart was in a good place. No, it wasn't, Chantal. It was cringy and stupid to play that song over and over and do the actions I did, but again, I assure you, I was not mocking the victims, but rather the Americans who have the gun-toting, not from my bare hands attitude. That's the finger-banging shooting at all those people, not the kids, OMG. It is something that needs to be addressed, and I will never care who gets offended by my opinion on this. I should have waited until sober to share my feelings on such a serious matter. I may see you here in further apology since my mouth always gets me into trouble. Then maybe you should learn a lesson from that, Chantal. Maybe if you can't keep your mouth closed and stop offending people, you should take a break from the internet. She put red hearts to all the victims and their families and to all Americans. I was not attacking America. The nation has a gun violence problem that can no longer be ignored. Should have ended with Sandy Hook. And those same American victims want answers. Not me. Them. American victims. It has 16 likes. Let's go into the comments. Every time she talks about it, it makes me almost physically ill. Like, it's hard for me to read her words because I know she doesn't care. I know she doesn't care. How could she? She's too wrapped up in her addictions and chasing a man who doesn't want her. So let's go to the comments. Mary Beth said, words mean nothing from a compulsive, manipulative liar. Actions do. Something you can never consistently do. Amen to that, Mary Beth. Jack Douglas said, good on you for apologizing. I could see you were upset with the gun control laws in the USA and were angry about that rather than any intentional mocking. It was an upsetting tragedy that could have been prevented, which is why I could see why you were frustrated. Drink and discussion about emotions/tragedies never work well together. You're giving her way too much credit, Jack Douglas. Nothing But Love said, everyone who is thanking her for owning up, she's afraid she's about to lose her channel. That's the only reason she's doing this. Exactly. Real Effing Drama said, I'm happy you are taking ownership of your words and actions. It's a great first step. Oh, please spare me. All right, Geraldine said, interesting how this has been such a big deal for you, but the indigenous children who are still being dug up after being murdered by your government isn't even worth a mention. Not crying for those kids, I see. Maybe a catchy enough song hasn't been written yet. We gotta like that comment. Donna Kay said, keep the same energy for Native Canadians who were killed in boarding schools. Liking that comment. Sadie Morgan said, what's wrong? Dee Dee doesn't let you film in her apartment? Apology not accepted. Stay mad. Liking that comment. Buster22 said, but you knew that song brought grief and still played it. Keefster said, first rule of Chantopolis, never trust a word Chantal says. Exactly. We're on a roll with these comments. Here we go. Ryan said, we've always had guns. Why has this only been a problem the last 20 years if it's a gun problem? Doesn't take a genius to ask basic questions. True. Be Well said, must be a long line at the Orange Julep. True. Okay, that one made me laugh. Yeah, she had time in the drive-thru to write this apology. Let's see. Canuck Gal said, so close to the tragedy. So as far as you're concerned, you've waited another few weeks. What you did would have been okay? Nice attempt at damage control. The Beezer Show needs a better publicist to write garbage apologies for you. Vegan for Life said, Chantal, the day you played that song over and over again was the day that the family started laying their children to rest. It was very inappropriate. Do better and be the change you wish to see in the world. I agree, Vegan for Life. Mandy said, I think at this point Nader is too good for you. I'm just saying. Chantal's Wasted said, but Pumped Up Kids should be our national anthem? The entire us? You're foul. Darth Grumpy said, until you prove it, it's never going to be accepted. Alistair said, apology not accepted. The Simp Bodyguard said, apology not accepted. Let's see. Jack Douglas asked, but that doesn't make sense. Why did you do the gun gestures? Maya asked, but have you donated? You brag about all this money, yet never use it for the right reasons. Jeanette said, I'm sorry, but I'm right. That's not an apology. Helen said, so you didn't get the response you thought, so after 2 seconds you were changing your mind? Stay mad. Panny Liner said, in that stream you said to someone you were going to play it to make them mad. Ooh. Southern Girl Attitude asked, how's Montreal? Did Nader forgive you? Not forgiving you? All you have done is attacked Americans. Go pay your taxes and stop draining your own country. Ooh. Jamie said, you need to check yourself into a place for your addictions. You can't keep living like this. She needs inpatient. I fully believe. You know, I checked in on his stream really fast where she was saying, well, I've done inpatient before and it didn't work. Well, I hate to break the news to you, Foodie. I've done inpatient at least 10 times. Sometimes the first time doesn't work. Sometimes the second time doesn't work. Sometimes the third time doesn't work. You know what I didn't do? I didn't give up and stop trying and say, oh, well, it didn't work, so I'm never trying again. The time it stuck and it worked was the time I wanted it. The time I wanted it, I knew I was desperate, and I knew I was going to die soon if I didn't stop on the path I was on. So, you know, this message is for everybody who may have heard Chantal, oh, the first time inpatient didn't work. Sometimes, not everybody gets the chance of the first time they get sober and it's just an absolute, you know, you try the first time and you got it. That's wonderful for the people that it happens to, but some of us it takes 4, 5, 6 times. You know, never give up, never stop fighting for your life. Marty Flanders said, how is your heart in a good place? It wasn't. Mrs. Voorhees said, hi, Mrs. Voorhees. Not you trying to get sympathy and apologize while you respond to people in the comments of your other community post with a vile, I don't give an F attitude. Ooh. Cheyenne said, your apology isn't accepted. It is not. All right. Chachi's barking in the background. I'm going to scroll up, you guys, so you can read more of these comments at your own convenience. I will try to scroll really slow because I know sometimes I do it so fast that you guys don't have time to pause. So I just want to be more aware. Marvin said, I honestly would have accepted this apology if this was the first thing you posted after the Pumped Up Kick stream. However, it's not. Since then, you have double and triple down on excuses. Miss me with this, Chantal. I agree, Marvin. All right, rolling up a little bit more. Scrolling up. Keep rolling. Okay, I had a Limp Bizkit moment. All right, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the Knots vlog. It was short, but it was such a beautiful day, and it was just amazing. It was nice to get away from the Chantal crap for a little while. I highly recommend it. If you could step away, even just for a day, go do something to feed your soul, you know? Go do something that makes you smile, that doesn't stress you out, that inspires you. I hope you guys are having a great day, a great evening wherever you are. And I'm sure I will see you so soon. Bye.